chocolate cake is...
Stop! Enough said.
Those Boys in the Kitchen presents how to make festive flag cake with whipped yogurt icing. For this recipe, you'll need 2 cups of whole wheat pastry flour, 2 eggs, 1 cup of honey, 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of water, a half cup of olive oil, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract, a half teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of melted dark chocolate, and coconut oil to grease the pan. You'll also need a 9x13 baking pan and 2 mixing bowls. For the topping, you'll need a half cup of plain yogurt, a half cup of sour cream, a quarter cup of honey, a quarter cup of mashed banana, a quarter cup of pureed orange or orange juice with pulp, plus enough blueberries and strawberries to make your flag design. We used 20 blueberries and 5 medium-sized strawberries. First, turn your oven onto 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Then, grease your 9x13 baking pan with coconut oil and set it aside. Then, stir together the 2 cups of whole wheat pastry flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, and half teaspoon of salt. Mix until well combined. Now add in the 2 eggs, cup of honey, cup of milk, cup of water, half cup of olive oil, and vanilla extract. Stir until smooth. Next, melt your dark chocolate in the microwave or in a double boiler. Then, add it to the mixture. Setting your timer for 30 minutes, place the pan into the oven and start work on your icing. In your second mixing bowl, combine the yogurt, sour cream, honey, banana, and orange puree. Stir until well combined. Then, place the bowl into your refrigerator without a cover. It will start to thicken. Test the cake with a toothpick, and if your cake is done, remove it from the oven and allow it to cool. When the cake is cool on the bottom, pour the icing on top of the cake and spread it out. Then, slice your strawberries crossways, and then each cross-section in half so that each piece looks like a half moon. Thank you very much for watching our video on how to make festive flag cake. Connect with us in the comments below or on our website to tell us what recipe you'd like to see next. You can also find us on most social networking sites, including Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. New recipe videos are posted every Saturday. Don't forget to subscribe.